Okay. Let's see here. All right. There we go. Okay. We are live. Hello YouTube. We have a lot of product to open. I should actually get this thing put out somewhere. Let me find my own link. All right. We have quite a bit of product to open. So I got my Divine Favor pricing in, which is just the Moonrise box plus the Bear promos, right? But also under this desk are a lot of product I got for coming second place in the Elestriad. It is like a case of Daybreak and a case of Moonrise. There's quite a bit. So we're gonna start on opening this stuff today. I have stuff I have to do later tonight, so we're probably not going to get through all of it. I'm hoping to get through this Moonrise box for the Divine Favor, and as well as hopefully the case of Daybreak. We are probably not touching the case of Moonrise today. But also, today I want to check out the theory I've seen put forth by Bo regarding reverse sellers being guaranteed in a case. Though I would prefer to pull some serialized sellers. I haven't had fantastic luck at pulling that. Outside that, in Kylo Surge, I pulled from Tournament Pack 3 recently. That was sick. That was really cool. Yeah, first up we have... I only came top 4, so I missed out on top 3 pricing. This Divine Favor season. So we just got 1 copy of Majorsa and Glaciersa each. These are weirdly timed promos, if I'm being perfectly honest, because like these cards just have like basically no use case anymore now that Majorsa Champ is out. But you know, it is what it is. But let's get into this first box, which is of course a Moonrise box. I have a garbage bag over there. So we've got normal Volclips as the box topper. I'll just put that here. Get that mouse out of there. And get into the box. Commons. Uncommons. Yo, Antitan! I don't have enough sleeves for this, so we're not doing the usual of immediately sleeving up our hollows. I will sleeve up like the big stuff, but you know. Also, any Ambrose, Shield, or Tsunami full arts I pull from these Moonrise boxes, I will be pretty happy with. I will be pretty happy with any amount of those. Put that there. I'm gonna have so much bulk of Moonrise and Daybreak. I already have so much Moonrise and Daybreak bulk. I'm gonna have so much more by the end of this. Oh my god. Can't be too mad about it though. Starbit. Oh, that's annoying. Just some comments though. Oh, okay, we've already got a hit. I think I already have this reverse stellar though. Very sad. This is reverse stellar lunar phase first quarter. Yeah, I think I literally already have that one. Do I have my binder out right now? No, it's not about. Yeah, I think it's first quarter and final quarter. I already have copies of. Sad. Wouldn't have minded one of the big, getting one of the big hits for the reverse stellars. Very sad. Oh well, reverse stellar is still pretty sick hit. Blistrix. That guy's not going away anytime soon. Dracalis. Oh. Spirit. I should put some music on for myself to have something on while I'm doing all this. But this might get a bit not mind-numbing because there's a lot to open here. Alright. Yeah, Bubuki Bronchi, OP, my beloved. Alright. Oh, and there's our full art. It is Posthumous. Not super exciting. Like the full art, the full arts of the box toppers never are. But I was kind of hoping to hit one of these in these Moonrise boxes because I already have full Gorix and full Clips, I believe. So this was the one I was missing among those, and like on a collection standpoint, I was like, I kind of hope I hit the last one. Artemis. One day Artemis will be good. Maybe. It's really hard out here for the divines that aren't Zeus and Demeter. Apollo's getting there now, but like Apollo was always like not that far off, just because being a consistent source of card advantage was always never going to be that bad. Unfortunately, that means the only possible big hit left in this entire half of the box is the Hollow Spirit. No, not Divine. I came second. Divine is going to Trish. I don't think Beans hasn't even been sent out yet. So like the Divine for this Elestriad is not being sent out yet. But no. So for coming second in Elestriad, I actually got a ton of product. I got an uncut sheet for Moonrise that's over there, right by the front of my room. And also a case of both Daybreak and Moonrise. So I have a lot of product to open. But right now we are not even touching that yet, because we are opening the box I got for top 16 in the Moonrise Divine Favor season. We did hit a reverse seller off rip. And the last of the box topper alternate art full art that was missing. So that's fine. That's alright. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I hit finals. I was like, man, I don't really care if I win or lose here. Like, I'm getting a pretty decent amount of product as is. We're probably not going to get through all of it today, because Sunday is my watch tokusatsu with my friends day, around like what, 7:30 typically. So like I can't just sit here all night opening cardboard. So we'll probably just end up getting through the Daybreak case, I'm hoping, or at least most of the way through it. And we'll save the Moonrise case for a future stream. Probably sometime in the next week. Full Moon, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, this is a Blizzstrix Full Moon box. Pretty good on the hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 2 hollows left in this box. This was a Firestorm box. This might be all the hollow rares we're getting. So what? We could still pull a Hurricane, which would be pretty good. I am not going to mind the quantity of Full Moon and Hurricane I will end up having by the end of this. So also though I might not want all these full moons, depending on how Mr. Lycavoid gets handled, because I imagine sometime in the next like month or so, some sort of ban that comes down that deals with that guy. There's something about him. Spoiled fruit. Always love to see it. Have we seen any spoiled fruits this box yet? No. Just the one. Copies of spoiled fruit are always good to see, of course. And Terra Atlas for the Hollow Spirit. Yeah, that's still not Licorice. I still haven't ever pulled a Hollow Spirit Licorice. Surely somewhere in this full case of both Daybreak and Moonrise, there is at least one Hollow Spirit Licorice, right? Surely! There's gotta be at least one! Oh, yep, there's Hurricane. Yeah, that's a killer box for the Hollow Rares. Hurricane, Full Moon, and Blistrix all in one box. That's good stuff. That's what we like to see. And that's like all the hits, right? There's no Hollow Rares left, right? Yeah. So let's just speed through the junk. A-Drive has said something about in the either next set or the one after, they're changing something about how they do Hollow Spirits. And I'm really excited for that because, like, I really like the idea of there being like a 1 per box chase card that's like a really cool spirit. But Hollow Spirits as they currently are don't fulfill that. So I'd really like something like, the thing I've always put forth is a full art of the unique art for that spirit from the set. That's also hollow. That would be something I would probably chase. Alright, let's load this into this box for storage until I sort it out. And maybe we'll pull an X out of 10 out of these Daybreak boxes. I don't even know how many of each of those are left. So I'll just show you under my desk. Here it is, a full case of Daybreak, and there's one like that for Moonrise too. So we're gonna be starting to crack open these boxes. Oh, it's been a while since I opened Daybreak. And unfortunately, there's not quite as many good Hollow Rares to pull from this set. But we'll take what we can get. And also, after my Divine Favor, I think it was... No, after my Kickstarter Daybreak boxes came in, I went out and bought copies of... Bought a playset of both Gorgon's Gaze Full Art and PTA. From the marketplace, so I'm not in need of any of those at all. I am set on both of those cards. That's true. Right, Daybreak is before they fix that. Right, yeah, it's still like that in Daybreak. That's true. That's true. We're still gonna open the whole thing, but like, that's true. It's still like that in Daybreak. Like, I don't think the Stellars are there, but I've literally never opened a Daybreak box with a Stellar in it, so I have no clue. Okay, so, Celestleo, just a normie. Just a normie Celestleo. Very sad, very upsetting. Okay, so let's get out the right side first. Get it out of the way. Get out that left side. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Oh, how many blue eddies can we get? How many blue eddies? Maybe we can get a bug Dratara. A Dratara with a bug smushed into it, like that one MBT pulled. Okay. I know the Full Arts and Hollow Spirit are always over here. Okay. There's that Demonic Moose. I hate this thing. Stupid card. I think that I would like, the card doesn't even do anything, but like I never like seeing the card exist, so it's like I wouldn't mind Post Moose getting banned. I mean, Pharaoh guys. Why did I call it a moose? It's a camel. Did I get my wires crossed? That sucks, man. That's such a bad full art. That's so sad. That's so sad, man. I have, like, for those who are unaware, because of a shipping mishap, a bit ago, I spent some of my cashier's coins to pick up 3 of the silver stamped Argo, despite already having 3 of the gold stamped Argo, and 3 of the silver stamped Golden Fleece. And they sent me the wrong cards. They sent me 3 unstamped Argos and 3 of the Reverse Stellar Nectar of the Gods full art, and I already had a playset of that from the Black Friday sale. So I have 6 of this Reverse Stellar Nectar of the Gods. So I have sold 3 of them, but like I still have a playset of that thing. So like, I already have one of these full arts sitting in my binder, I believe. That's a really unfortunate one. And oh, there it is! We did it! Licorice! Woo! Let's go, Licorice! Alright, now the rest of this box is boring. We did in fact find a Licorice, though. We did it. We did it, gang. Let's do it. Wait, where did I put the rest of one of those packs? Did I throw it out? It went somewhere. I'll find it later. I'll find it later. That's a problem for later, Surge. Oh man, there's so much junk in Daybreak, man. There's so little good in this set. Like, what am I gonna even get excited about in the holo rares? What, more copies of Specteris? I mean, I'm not gonna mind that. I find myself running low on Specteris pretty often. Like what? Oh, I'm gonna get excited over holo Apollo? I have 5 full art Apollos! I have 5 of these in full art! Or Helios is nice, but I think I have like a dozen of them. I have a dozen Helios already! And that's before my Shattered Stars comes in, where I'm gonna get like 5 full arts. Oh my god. It's important that you have good holo rares. It's really important. It's really important, man. It bums me out that Valkyries is a holo rare. Like, I really wish they went, like, the good reprint policy, that's great and all, but, like, the Shattered Stars that's coming out near a set should not have a reprint of one of the only, like, desirable holo rares in the set. Like, that's just not good. That just makes the boxes less exciting to open. And, like, when there is a really good and stable holo rare, and you're doing that with some of the other holo rares, it concentrates a lot of the like singles price on that card because they gotta make their money back. And that's how you get Full Moon. That's how you get Full Moon. Because Hurricane was reprinted before the set came out, in Tournament Pack 2, and Blistrix is a highly specific deck. Like, it's not something that was like super splashable in a bunch of different types of deck builds. I mean, forget getting excited about Hollow Rares. I'm not seeing them. Oh, Cybermaul. Yeah, Cybermaul's pretty cool. Cybermaul's decently cool. Like, we're almost through the entire left half of the box, and we've seen 3 of our 12 Hollow Rares. That's crazy. Oh, double Heliolyth. That's not too bad. I don't even remember what all the Hollow Rares in this set are. I know Kosalith, Arcolith, Heliolyth, Apollo, of course, Celestleo, Rhinosect! Let's go! Let's go! Rhinosect! Rhinosect! Woo! Rhinosect! I love Rhinosect. I love this guy. Cryoblast. Oh, yeah. Right. That's the thing to be excited about. How many Cryoblasts can we pull? How many Cryoblasts can we pull a box? That's the thing to be excited about. All right, we found it. We found it. We found the thing to be excited about in the Daybreak bulk. Oh, there's another Hollow Apollo. That's cool, man. Oh, there's a third healer. This Daybreak box is going, yeah, I got you, man. I got you, man. I know there's only one list that's good, that you can still run at more than one copy. I'm going to give you 3 in one box. I know you already have like a dozen copies of this card, but... Oh, let's rig him. Sick. Look, I'm simply obsessed with opening product and sorting out all my bulk. It's a problem. But I also like having tons of bulk so that I can use them as backing for proxies. Oh. Kosalith! Kosalith! Let's go! Let's go, Kosalith! Oh, another Left Dragon. What's with the... Right, this is... Right, yeah, pre-Moonrise. Yeah, pre-Moonrise. Yeah, pre-Moonrise. I forgot how pre-Moonrise boxes felt. Like, there were still some issues to be resolved in Moonrise going to Firestorm. Like, there were still some issues with Moonrise boxes that were resolved going into Firestorm, and then there's still some issues to resolve with Firestorm. But wow, pre-Moonrise boxes. They're a different breed. At least it's not Frostfall. At least it's not Frostfall. Oh my god. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we still have 3 left. We don't have much left. We have like a 1/6 of the packs left to go, I think. Rough estimate. So I think that's 6 packs is. That's how it feels. I didn't actually count. I'm not counting that. Crowbust! 2 Cryo Blasts in the box. It's a good box. Golden Fleece. Celestial. All right, and nope, one more pack. That's crazy, man. 3 Helolith, 2 Supermall, 2 Lestrigan, 2 Apollo in this box. Oh man, I love Daybreak. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh. Okay. Box number 1, clear. On to box number 2. Come on. Get in there. Oh, I flipped it over by accident. It's just another normie Celestial. Very sad. Alright. Know the drill. Holo Leviathan. Ooh, Last Dragon Full Art. I don't have that one. And are we getting a Stellar? No Stellar. Okay. Last Dragon Full Art pretty sick. I pulled my first Holo Licorice. Also in the Moonrise box, we pulled, where is it? The Moonrise box we started with, we opened, where is it? Where are you, buddy? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Reverse Stellar Lunar Phase, first quarter. You can't be lying. You can't be sharing my name and lying. Ah, yes, the smile. The smile of it's good. Oh. Now, surely we can just pull a secret seller. That breaks the rules of the Daybreak's very, very strict rules of where things are in the box. The proper term is escaping my brain right now. My brain is bad. Thank you, thank you. I like it a lot. It's a pretty sick mat. I might move it at some point because at this point I might move it, or I might move some of my other mats. I don't know. I have a lot of Illustrials mats at this point. I have the Dallas mat. I have both the Season 1 and Season 2 LGS Series Champion mats. I don't have the... I've used it before, but I don't actually own the Moonrise Set Championship mat. That was actually won by my roommate, Mr. Adrian Barber, who decided to come on a whim, and I built an exact net deck of what I was bringing, and then he beat me in finals. Oh, there it is, Spectres. That guy was completely missing from the first box. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, come on, keep the crowd blast coming. I think I've seen as much as like a 7 Crowd Blast box before. I'd love to get that. That sounds like a great time. Oh, Tucker wasn't there. I also have like... I have so many Vanguard and Buddy Fight mats because you would get a participation mat at like every regional, and I entered for both games for like many years, and then I would pretty reliably win sneak peeks, so I would also have the sneak peek mat. Oh, that is a blue Eddie! That is a blue Eddie! Wow! Look at how blue that guy is! That guy's real blue! Look at him! Look how blue he is! Wow! I've opened a lot of Daybreak, and I've seen like maybe one blue Eddie. That's a blue Eddie! That guy's so blue. Wow. Wow, that's a crazy blue Eddie. Yo, double spec box. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take more Spectres. I'll take more Spectres. I'm always in the market for more Spectres. I'm not buying more Spectres. I'm just looking to pull more from pricing boxes. Fossil Cell! God, I wish Solar Charge was good. God, I wish Solar Charge was like a modular card instead of being just complete garbage. Liar is a much bigger buff to Phosphocell than Solar Charge, is the funny truth. Because Liar is like, oh, Liar is just a good, like, an independently good card that also is a Nexus Bank for Larvacell to use, and that's a way bigger buff than Solar Charge. Another Fossil Cell. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Mr. South Leo. Circle the sky! Who up circling their sky? Circle the sky. Oh man, I'm so glad they stopped putting Circle the Sky as a holo rare. I'm so sick of this card, man. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's stinky. That's so unfortunate. Bronto Wisp! Oh man, who remembers when like it was believed that Bronto Wisp was gonna do something? Who remembers that? That was an era. Helolith. Yeah, sure. By the end of this, I'm gonna have like 20 Helolith. Yeah. Like, Phosphocell's stats would be reasonable if... But, like, the other thing is, like, I kind of want more 3 costs to be designed that way. Because, like, the most obnoxious thing about 3 costs is when their stats are, like, good on both ends. And thus, they are so hard to interact with. Like, seeing a Celestia or a Fairgeist is on your opponent's board. And it's like, I hope I have, like, the hard removal. Because I'm pretty cooked otherwise. It's really hard to interact with these things by combat. And that feels really bad. I think that's the problem we're running into a lot right now. Like, a lot of the bad feel right now is, like, how hard Ascensions are to interact with inherently. Cryoblast. Like, a lot of why Matursa feels so backbreaking is it has solid stats on both ends. And then it's also, like, immediately impacting the board. And, like, so, like, you've got Pandora's Box, the Ursaden, or you've got a, Yeah. Dragalis' effect is not super good. Like, the part that's supposed to be strong about Dragalis is that it's getting a bunch of spirits back, which is pretty solid. I think if Draco Ray was overall stronger, like if say Cockray had like a better condition that wasn't tied to casting a bad rune, then I think you would find like if Draco Ray was if Cockray Draco Ray was basically the Cryovern of Solar, then where am I going with this? Then I think you would see people squeezing in the one of Dragalis, because like the Ascension condition from Dracoray to Dragalis is so easy, and in that scenario, like you can get a pretty good amount of value off Dragalis' abilities to just get spirits back. That was an idea I was hearing for a bit, but like Cockray's condition to get up into Dracoray is just so much worse. It's just so much worse than what Crowling is doing. And yeah, I would say, like, the issue I saw with Elestrals from day one was that it is a game that wants you to be doing your interaction primarily through combat. That's why you hit the Earthquake and the Laurels. But Ascensions are inherently really hard to interact with through combat. And, like, most games that are trying to center on combat have systems that allow you to make up power gaps if your stuff is lower powered than your opponent's, so that you can consistently interact with their things via combat, even if each of those attempts to interact with it is going to cost you more resources, and that's the value of getting out the big guy, right? But there's no like inherent mechanical means in Elestrals of attempting to crack the big guys. It is all dependent on the removal tools that are printed. There's nothing in the mechanic that helps you do it. But if I can't go on this subject too long, I'm just going to start talking about, hey, you should just make Elestrals into Buddy Fight. But that's because I think Buddy Fight is like the best card game ever made. Like, I'm sorry to say, but if Buddy Fight was still alive and under Ikeda's direction, like if I was dealing with two indie card games and one of them is Elestrals and one of them plays exactly like Buddy Fight, I would almost certainly be jumping ship to the one that plays like Buddy Fight, because Buddy Fight is the greatest card game ever made. I feel pretty similarly about Vanguard Pre-V, to be honest. Like, Vanguard is also very much like kind of the best card game ever made. But it's also like not quite as comparable to Elestrals to me, because like Vanguard is trying to do something very different from the typical card game, whereas like Buddy Fight is like very much in the Yu-Gi-Oh mold in the same way that Elestrals is. So it's much more directly comparable in my brain. Like, I would never like suggest bringing a Vanguard mechanic or a Vanguard design direction into another card game, because Vanguard is so in its own space, which is a big part of why I think it's stood the test of time and continues to go strong today, and continues to, like, tournaments continue to grow, continues to attract people despite all the mistakes Bushrod constantly makes with that game. Because, like, if you look at the big three, none of them really play anything like each other. And that's why I expect like stuff like One Piece to end up temporary in the end, because they just play so closely to existing games. I have a lot of thoughts on card game design. I think about this stuff a lot, and I've thought about it a lot for like the past decade, so you know. Get me started on this subject and I'll just ramble. Digimon is the best Bandai game. Like, unquestionably. Actually, no, that's not true. It is the best Bandai game that currently exists in English. The best Bandai game, however, by a country mile, is Battle Spirits. Battle Spirits was so good. And continues to be super good in Japan. And I'm very worried about that game in Japan, because they might actually end up finally killing it. With their planned reboot into rotation that they have announced a year ahead of time. Like, that game is already barely surviving in Japan, and I'm very worried about its ability to survive after that. Because, like, rotation is not all positives, guys. Like, rotation introduces a guaranteed off-ramp every year to your player base. And that means you can only really do it if you have a very healthy player base that can tank that. If you don't have that, it's not worth it. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Became the #1 card game in Japan, not by doing anything excellent at the turn of the century, but because because Pokemon rotated and like nuked its player base for 2 decades until the COVID boom. Like the sales in Pokemon dropped by 2/3, and it stayed at like 8th, 9th place for 2 whole decades. It was crazy. That was a direct result of implementing rotation. And Monster Collection, which was the #2 at the time, rotated and just completely died. Just disappeared. Never came over to English. Just completely gone. Yu-Gi-Oh! Takes a lot of... the original Duelist Kingdom arc actually takes a lot of inspiration from Monster Collection, which is very interesting to look into. But, you know, rotation's a risk. Like, the reason why I don't think Konami is ever going to rotate Yu-Gi-Oh! Is because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in the place it is because it was the game that didn't rotate. And I think the people in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Division have taken that lesson to heart for a very, very long time, and you're not likely to get to convince them otherwise. Chronodial. I don't even think building with it in mind makes it any better. Because, like, rotation, when it was originally implemented in Magic the Gathering, was to get out a bunch of very early design mistakes. If you are planning to rotate from the beginning, you are telling me that I should not have faith in your card designers, because you're assuming you are going to make those sorts of early design mistakes that are going to need to be rotated out. Like, that's where I am right now with Riftbound. I was, like, vaguely interested in maybe checking out Riftbound with friends. Like, I don't care about League that much. My friends who do like League a lot, so, like, I was considering maybe dipping my toes in because of that fact. But then they announced that they're planning to do rotation. That rotation is already in the cards from the start. It's like, man, this just tells me that I shouldn't have any faith in your card designers. Like, you're telling me that you are certain that you're going to make mistakes right away that will need to be rotated out. And, like, why would I pick up your game? That gives me no reason to have faith in your game. Magic does still rotate. However, the biggest Magic format is non-rotating. Like, and also very recently, Magic reduced the frequency of rotations, and also, like, at the start of the year, released a new core set that isn't going to rotate out for like 5 years. So, like, Magic is making some very deliberate decisions that are like, oh, we are recognizing that rotation is maybe doing some harm here. Okay, Hollow Teratlas for the Hollow Spirit. Full art is... What? Uh-oh! Did we break it? We broke it! The second pack for the bottom on the left did not have a full art. What happened? What happened? Oh, it was here. Oh, it was a Nova Core. That's a stinky one. I don't have a Nova Core full art, so, like, I guess that's nice for collection's sake. Yeah, I don't think Riftbound is a no seller. But maybe the seller is somewhere other than the bottom 3. Ooh, crazy concept. It's possible. It's possible. If you truly believe, it could happen. Before we continue, I'm gonna quickly dump this garbage bag that I'm putting all the packs into. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, we're back. Also, man, I just can't help but feel that, like, all these card games that are coming out with are just like, oh, we're Magic, oh, we're Duel Masters, but we have a cool IP attached. It's like, man, do you see how many of these IP games that are just Duel Masters are coming out? This is not a good idea, man. This is not a good idea. There's a crash is going to come. Like, there are too many card games. A bunch of these are going to crash at some point. And the ones that are going to survive are probably not the ones that play, like, almost identically to each other. Let's be real here. Also, the ones that, like, have, like, an original IP that you can attach to yourself through, like, as a primary means of interacting with that IP are probably better off for the long term. Like, like, at some point, One Piece is gonna end. that time is like sooner rather than later. Cyclovenom. True! If One Piece is so good, where's Two Piece? They should make, like, a common rare card game exclusively for me. That's what they should do. Just print it in English exclusively for me. 2,000 more episodes. We're not watching One Piece anime out here. We're reading the manga, man. I have never touched a One Piece anime. Not a single time in my life have I touched the One Piece anime. I'm a manga and Netflix enjoyer exclusively. I do listen to those good old OPs though, and those good old soundtracks. But, like, watching the actual thing, nah. We're just reading the manga, man. It's better that way. Better that way. That's true. That's true. Maybe I'm just a freak, but, like, One Piece did not feel that, because, like, I didn't get into One Piece as, like, a kid. Like, I got into One Piece, what, like, 5 years ago, I think. Like, I think, like, a bit before COVID. I just sat down and decided, I'm gonna read this whole manga. And then I did. I did that in the span of, like, a summer. Yeah. I think it was 2021, because I think it was the year that Kamen Rider 01 was coming out. It's very easy for me to track a point in my life by, like, thinking about if I was watching Kamen Rider 01 at the time. Because Kamen Rider 01 is the Kamen Rider show that made me go, you know what? I need to watch every Kamen Rider. Because I need to figure out if I am justified in placing 01 as my number one. The answer was no, because Ryuki is the best Kamen Rider season, and it's not even close. But 01 did remain my number two. Arcalith! Arcalith, let's go! Archilith! Archilith! Nova Core. Now maybe the Stellar was the 4th pack from the bottom. That is possible. That could have happened. No. Okay. The fourth from the bottom dreams were not real. There was no Stellar. But there's always a chance. There's always a chance if you truly believe. If you truly believe. Circle the 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 sky. Corbus stinky poo poo card. Time for scissors? Yeah, it's time for scissors. This pack is difficult. Okay. Be very cautious. We don't want to cut any cards here. Knowing my luck, this would be the Stellar pack. Ooh. Okay. I don't think that day's ever coming. That card's bad. Especially now that we're printing cards like Hibernation, like, we're going to continue to get cantrips way, way better than Circle the Sky. True! True! Unreceive! Search Circle the Sky! Circle the Sky to search for another Circle the Sky! Wait, have we pulled any Crown Glass this one? Uh-oh. And then we get hit with the Dastardly Gorgon's Gaze. Coastalith! 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 Oh. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Circle the circle, the circle, the circle, the circle, the circle, the sky. Circle the circle, 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 the sky. Oh my god, so many normal rare guys in this one. Like, what, it's... One... There's 3 full fair Ornosects in here. 3 normal rare fire guys in here. That's crazy. Oh! There was, in fact, a seller! It's Peem! It's Peem! It was hiding! It was hiding on the right side! It was hiding on the right side! That's where it was! It's Peem! It's Peem! It's Peem! Alright, well, if Bo's theory is correct, that might be our only seller for these daybreak boxes. It's not looking good, Chief. We haven't pulled a single Gorgon's case or PTA yet. I really want to pull at least one of those to sell. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, it's Peem. It's Peem. Alright. On to another box. We still have 3 boxes of Daybreak to go. Oh man, I should rewatch Gatchaman. That show's so good. Alright, let's see. Boom. Normal ass Celestio! For the 3rd time! Get out of my face! You stinky ass card! Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay. The Bottomist. Give me Hollow Spirit. Whoa, that's crazy. Who could have seen that coming? The 2nd Bottomist. Give me Full Art. God damn it! God damn it! I need to, okay. I need to, where are, okay, I'm not going to go pull out my binder right now, but I need you to understand, I have 5 of this full art already. I have 5 full art Apollo. I did not buy any. I pulled every single one of those. This is my 6th. I have 2 full playsets of full art Apollo. Get out of my face, you bum. Okay, no stellar. However, Cryoblast. Bum-ass god. Get a job. Think you're paying for anything? You're worth 20 bucks, man. Now, there's the possibility that, like Mr. Peen, he will be hiding on, in fact, the bottom right. But we're not going to check. If it happens, it happens. Two reverse sellers is pretty nice. However, it would be nice if they were reverse sellers that, like, move. Like, I can't shake a stick too bad at pulling 2 reverse sellers. Can't get too mad about that one. So that's Leo. Oh, that's a blue-ass Eddie. Look at how blue this Eddie is. Oh my god, that's a blue Eddie. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's so blue. That's... Oh, that's a blue Eddie. Oh, wow. Wow, that's... I love this stupid misprint, man. Wow, that's a blue Eddie. I don't think I've seen any of the other blue misprints in here, though. That's crazy. Only the bluest of Eddies. No other blue guys. We're making good time. We're like, what, an hour 15 in? And we're on box number 5 of the 7 we plan on getting through today. That's pretty good time. We're making good time. Arcliff. Argo. I'm never gonna get mad about more Argos, even if it isn't seeing so much play right now. Man, the real struggle with fitting Argo into decks right now is that requires you to run stinky cards that aren't good otherwise. But like any of the powerful Ascension plays, the powerful auto Ascension plays also require you to waste lots on not real cards. So like, make your choice. Which one do you want? Oh, this is a triple Arclith box. That's funny. Super Mall. Argo. I was gonna have a thought of like, hey, I wonder why Argo never gone up there in price. But then I remembered, right, Argo also had a reprint in Tournament Pack 3. No, Tournament Pack 2 reprint. It was like, oh, well, just as we were entering the format, that became a lot more playable, and it got a reprint. So like, it got a super accessible reprint. So it was never gonna hit big price. It was never gonna give Daybreak value, even before Daybreak boxes flooded the market with the Kickstarter rewards. Kerberos. $3 a pop is fine. That's fine-ish. Spectres! We have seen shockingly few of that guy through these boxes. I think it's like the third total Spectres out of 4 Daybreak boxes. That's insane. Oh. Oh shit. I put these in the wrong rarity piles. Oops. There we go. Bop. Bop. Okay, how many hollow moons are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 3 left to go. There's another Specteris. Alright. We have hit an average of 1 Specteris per box now. Where's my box that's just 12 Spectaris for the holo rares? I'd take that in a heartbeat. Nova Core. The less of you I see, the better. Alright, there was not a seller hiding in the bottom pack on the right side. Very sad. Very sad. Two Cryoblasts, pretty good number. I think we're averaging like 2 Cryoblasts a box. Actually, I don't think we've seen a box with more than 2, but we've seen 2 in a lot of boxes. Like, I think we've put at least 2 more playsets of Cryoblast, which is good. Even if Cryoblast isn't too fantastic at this exact moment. Box number 5. Feargeist. Normie. Alright. You know the drill. Dive to the depths of Davy Jones' Laka. Okay. Bottomest pack. Reveal to me my hollow spirit. Luminape. Oh yeah, that's one of the ones that the hollow spirits with a unique art. Cool. Reveal second bottomest pack. Reveal to me my full art. Gorgon's Gaze. Let's go. We've made $100. Like, what is this thing going for? When I was picking up my 3rd copy, I was actually having a lot of time finding one for like less than 120. Like, this thing's price has held, and if anything, it's gone up. Yeah, the lowest one on TCG Player is sitting at like 110 right now. Good shit. We will be moving this with the quickness. Maybe not on the marketplace. Because I have some friends who would be interested in a full art Gorgon's Gaze, but that we will definitely be moving this one. Because I already have my playset. Okay. No stellar there. Could be in the bottom of the right side again. We'll find out together. Okay. Chronograph or both of those? That's crazy. Oh, need to sleeve up this Gorgon's case. That's important. And illuminate. Not quite as important, but you know, we care. Oh, holo rare in this one. Brontowisp. Yeah, we got full art Gorgons. Also, you might have missed it, but we did pull Reverse Stellar Peem. Oh, Spectre, sick. Let me see if I can find the box that had that in it, because everything gets stored back in its box again. Yes, here it is. We pulled Reverse Stellar Peem. It wasn't on the bottom left, actually. It was on the bottom right. Otherwise, though, my full arts have not been great. I pulled the 6th copy of Full Art Apollo! Wait, is that blue? No, it's not blue. Cryoblast, we love to see it. Okay, that's it for that side. Yeah, I love it. I love my $20 full art. Okay, we have pulled 2 new playsets of Spectaros total in this case. That's pretty nice. That's pretty sick. All the more Spectaros I get, the better. What the hell is with Bronto Wisp? This is the triple Bronto Wisp box! What the hell? Who asked for a Bronto Wisp box? Argo! 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 Oh man, I love that Argo Pantera deck. That deck was so sick. I love there was a feeling in this world better than looking at my just running out a Hydrake Raw into an empty board, seeing my opponent's eyes glow red, go, I'm gonna Spectaris that. I'm gonna go, yeah, are you idiot? Argo. I may in fact be going back to like that sort of Pantera deck in August, especially if like a Void is hit. This dumbass cow. It's Rhino Sect. It's Rhino Sect like every time. Well, like I like Frost in general because like I have a general affection for decks that that can toolbox using the graveyard equivalent of a game. And I particularly love Rhino Sect because of the way it goes. Hey, you have a dumbass towers. No, you don't, idiot. That thing doesn't exist. My Rhinif defeats all towers. Circle the circle the circle the circle the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 hollow rare left. But nothing will quite reach my beloved wall decks of Buddy Fight. Sad to say. Like, I don't think I like Elestrials generally as a game. I don't think anything in Elestrials speaks to me in the way that like certain Vanguard and Buddy Fight decks do. Sad to say. Genuinely, the reason I started playing Rhino Sect when I started was because I wanted a deck that was able to look at anyone playing Chronodial and Volt Tempest and completely neutralize their towers. Because I hate towers. And I hate like that sort of auto-loss scenario. And Rhino Sect was the exact deck that let me do that. So I one-tricked that for like all of Daybreak. This was a 4 Brontoist box! Who requested the 4 Brontoist box? Quadruple Brontowisp featuring Full Art Gorgon's Gaze. What is this, man? Double circle the circle the sky. Double spec. Quadruple Brontowisp. That's crazy, man. That's unbelievable. Okay, one last box to go, and then I will be out of here. We will be back another day for Moonrise, for the Moonrise case. Because, like, what time is it in Australia? Yeah, it's 7:30. Yeah, so yeah, I should be getting ready for my friends. Relatively soon, like right after we finish opening this box. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Yeah, after this box we'll call it. You will not be getting started on the Moonrise case. If you get started on the Moonrise case, I'm gonna want to finish it. Alright, one last chance. Let's see if we get an X out of 10 Daybreak box stopper. No! It's just another normal ass Celestial! I hate this guy! 4 out of 6 boxes in my case! It's all Celestial! What's wrong with him? That's weird. Alright. The bottomless pack. Reveal to me my hollow spirit. Flurmine! That's pretty cool. This is also a unique art? Yeah, because Flurmine wasn't in base set. That's cool to have. PTA! Let's go! Another $100 for my bank account! And no sign of a stellar here. However, Stupid may have just been wrong. The reverse stellar we saw was not on the bottom left. It was on the bottom right. So we must always keep hope in our heart. No, actually, I don't want that one. I'll be curious to see with my Moonrise case, what the pull rates of the reprint full arts are, because I think it would be interesting if the reprint full arts actually had an increased rate. Like, what if this like I think is super cope. I don't think it's super likely this is the case at all. But what if like in a case you were like guaranteed one of each of the full art reprint full art runes. And then the 3 others are the newbies. That'd be neat. I wouldn't mind that concept at all, because that is what we've seen in this case at least. Nectar, PTA, and Gorgon's Gaze were 3 of my full arts. Cryoblast. Let's begin the Cryoblast counter. Mudslide everywhere. Who's still coping on Mudslide, by the way? Because I'm telling you, man, that card is not a good sideboard for artifact decks. Please do not put Mudslide in your sideboard. Golden Fleece. We have not seen much of Golden Fleece. I think we've seen like 1 or 2 other Golden Fleeces in this case so far. But I have plenty of that thing already. Specteris. Alright, the back end of this case has had a lot of Specteris. I'd love to see it. Arcliff. Health. Alright, that's it for the left side. Specteris, another double Specteris box. Okay, so that's 8 Specterises total. That's pretty good. But Chronodial was never good! That's the thing! Like, I don't think Chronodial has a single top to its name. Circle, the 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 sky. Like, even Dimax's late Moonrise Chronodial or Argo deck was just like a worse version of his Celestio and Fairgeist Bruise. What, did it get hit by the end of turn change? What did that change for Sundial? Where's the Sundial? There's the Sundial. What changed about Sundial? Like, genuinely, what changed about... What changed about Sundial? I don't understand what that ruling would impact regarding Sundial. Ah, okay. Okay. I mean, the correct line, if you had Gorgons, was always to let them ascend, and then Gorgons, when they... because Nomodile expends one to ascend, if I recall correctly. Yeah, so you always want to let them ascend, and then either immediately PTA the Nomodile, or when they attempt to ascend with Nomodile, you Gorgon's Gaze after they expend 2 for that. So like, I don't think that's like a meaningful rule change for Sundial, because that was never the optimal way to interact with that ascension line. Trust me, I have a lot of experience on this. My locals had a Crocodile 1-trick. Oh, that is I think that's a blue Follow the Wisps. Bronto Wisp. I've seen a lot of you today, buddy. I've seen so much of you today, Bronto Wisp. How many hollow rares we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 2 hollow rares left. Man, I sure did like getting to know that number that I no longer get to know in Firestorm. Really not a fan of that change, even as I was always intended to be. Cryostorm, Cryoblast. We did not get a single. We do not see, unless we have another Cryoblast in these last 3 packs. We do not have a single box here where we had more than 2 Cryoblasts, which I think is very funny. But I think every box where we pulled at least 1 Cryoblast, we pulled 2. Oh! Yep, I spoke it into existence! There's the 3rd Cryoblast. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, I don't think making it variable is, like, a negative change. It's that the direction in which it's variable is only down from what boxes were guaranteed before. Like, if it was like, you are always guaranteed at least 12 hollow rares, but you could pull 13th or 14th, or if you could pull less, but you could also pull more, so it still averaged out at 12. Like, it was a range of, like, 10 to 14 hollow rares in a box. Both those changes would have been fine, but it's the fact that the only direction that the variants can take you is less hollow rares than before. And like, apparently this is how the boxes were always designed to be, But the reality is that's not how boxes were, and like expectation has been built up because like everyone believed it was guaranteed 12 holo rares for months. No, it's 10 to 12. I haven't seen, maybe people have discovered otherwise, but as far as I've seen, that I haven't seen a single box that had more than 12 holo rares. It is 12 to 14 if you count the full art and the holo spirit, but like that's not the same rarity. You can't count those. All right, that is all of our Daybreak boxes. If Bo's hypothesis is correct, we only pulled the like guaranteed one reverse stellar in a case. But hey, I finally pulled a holo Licorice. I'm very happy to get that before holo spirits get phased out. But with that said, we'll be back probably sometime later in next week, probably early in the week, to open that Moonrise case. I'll see you guys then.